Hello there, and welcome back to another video. Over the years, I've seen many conversations online about whether or not Anakin truly fulfilled the prophecy and restored balance to the Force after his fall to the dark side. Today, we will be answering that. Without further delay, let's get into the video. The prophecy of the Chosen One was a concept first introduced to us in The Phantom Menace by Qui-Gon Jinn. It was of ancient Jedi origins and read as follows: "A Chosen One shall come, born of no father, and through him will ultimate balance in the Force be restored." It also follows up by stating that the Chosen One would become one of the strongest Force sensitives in the galaxy. Qui-Gon discovered Anakin Skywalker on Tatooine in 32 BBY. Known for his fascination with prophecies, Qui-Gon was particularly interested in this boy. He realized he had a natural ability with the Force, possessing Jedi reflexes that made him the only human able to compete in pod racing. This was confirmed when he sent a blood sample to his apprentice, Obi-Wan Kenobi, for analysis. Skywalker's midichlorian count was off the charts, exceeding 20,000, which was even more than Master Yoda had. Not only this, but Anakin's mother Shmi shared the news with Qui-Gon that there was no father. Anakin was a miracle baby whose birth had come out of nowhere. Shmi couldn't explain what had happened. Upon returning to the Jedi Council on Coruscant, Qui-Gon presented to them that he had encountered a vergence in the Force surrounding this boy. Mace Windu accepted Qui-Gon's request to have him tested, and thus Anakin stood before the council as he was examined. They sensed fear surrounding him, particularly over his mother. Master Yoda became concerned this would be the beginning of a pathway that would lead him to the dark side. Due to this, as well as his age, the request to have him trained as a Jedi was denied. Always defying the council, Qui-Gon still intended to train Anakin, believing his current apprentice, Obi-Wan, was ready for the trials to become a Jedi Knight. However, Qui-Gon met his demise when he was struck a fatal blow by the Sith Lord Darth Maul. Obi-Wan defeated him shortly after, and when holding his dying master in his hands, Qui-Gon's last words were to promise him that the boy would be trained, still believing him to be the Chosen One. Obi-Wan accepted, thus sealing Skywalker's fate. It wasn't only the Jedi prophecy where the Chosen One was mentioned, as the legend also held a place with the Ones, being the father, son, and daughter whom resided on Mortis. This is an arc that takes place during the Clone Wars animated series, where the father lures Anakin to their homeworld of Mortis, having chosen him as his successor. The father's role is maintaining balance between the son who embodied the dark side and the daughter who embodied the light side. He believed that the Chosen One was the only one who would possess the power to maintain the balance after his passing. He puts Anakin through trials where he ultimately succeeds, showing he can control both the son and the daughter at the same time, proving himself to be the Chosen One. The Jedi had long spoken of balance in the Force and what that would look like within the galaxy. However, there were different interpretations of it. Some people thought that the light and the dark side had to be equal to form balance in its traditional sense. Others believed that the light side was the balance, with the dark side throwing the Force out of balance. Then there is also Darth Sidious's opinion. He believed that the light side was clouding the dark side, and that in order to achieve balance in the Force, the dark side must be set free. The true answer is given to us by the Maker himself, George Lucas, where he explains the prophecy states that balance is brought to the Force by the Sith being destroyed.
Prophecy is that Anakin will bring balance to the Force and destroy the Sith. He becomes Darth Vader. Darth Vader does become the hero. Darth Vader does destroy the Sith, meaning himself and the Emperor. He does it because he is redeemed by his son. So the prophecy is true. And by doing that, he redeems himself and goes from being Darth Vader back to being Anakin again.
With this knowledge now, did Anakin Skywalker ultimately fulfill the prophecy? Yes, he did. Although it did take some time, with the hope of him being the Chosen One lost on Obi-Wan and Yoda when he turned into Darth Vader.
You were the Chosen One!
These hopes were then placed on Luke Skywalker, as Obi-Wan watched over him on Tatooine, waiting for a new hope to emerge. This was shown when Darth Maul took his last breath in the arms of Kenobi, asking if he was on the planet to protect the Chosen One, which he said he was. Luke did go on to play a role in the prophecy being fulfilled, as his father was redeemed through his compassion. Anakin's redemption arc was completed when he destroyed the Sith, being the Emperor and himself as Darth Vader, turning back into Anakin Skywalker. Thus, the prophecy was fulfilled, 36 years after Qui-Gon Jinn presented a young Anakin Skywalker to the Jedi Council, sharing his belief of this boy's destiny. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you all have a great May the 4th weekend, and until next time, may the Force be with you, always.